Hi, I'm Randy Boyd, owner of Boyd Sports and currently the Tennessee Smokies. And we're excited to announce our new partnership with Covenant Health. The name of our new multi-use stadium in downtown Knoxville will now be known as the Covenant Health Park. We couldn't be more excited with this partnership. Covenant is the largest employer in Knoxville, so that makes sense to partner with them for that reason. We're also excited about their commitment to public health. I ran the Covenant Health Marathon many times. I love their commitment to the health of our community. And lastly, it's just a great name and a great group of people. We're excited to be partnering with them. And now I'd like to turn it over to their president, Jim VanderSteeg.
Yeah, my name is Jim VanderSteeg, and I'm the president and CEO of Covenant Health. And thank you, Randy, for this opportunity of being with you this afternoon. We are so thrilled to be a part of this. And at Covenant, we are always looking to see who could be our best partner. And when we got in discussions, Randy, with you and your team, started understanding our commonality in excellence, that you guys are constantly pursuing excellence, and that you believe in teamwork, and organizations that are located here in East Tennessee for East Tennessee, it was obvious you were the right partner. And then, as we think about Covenant, what is our mission? Our mission is to improve the quality of life through better health. And so this is a baseball field, but it's a whole lot more than that. From what we understand, there will be maybe up to 300 activities a year in the park. And so an opportunity to not only be a part of sports, which obviously there's a lot of people that are caring about their health, but being part of a lot of other activities where people are pursuing wellness and health. And so that matches up so well with our mission. So we are thrilled to be able to have our name on there, to be part of this with you.
Great. Looking forward to the partnership, sir.
We are.
You bet.
Yeah.
Any
questions? Are there any other naming rights opportunities to look forward to?
There'll be other naming right opportunities for smaller parts of the stadium, like the water tower, for example, or maybe a particular club room. But this is our premier naming sponsorship.
How long does the agreement last in years?
I don't know if we're going to get into the detail. I know this, it's a long time.
It's a very long time.
Yeah,
and
right.
I think we're going to have another announcement tomorrow. We're going to provide more details, and we're going to be able to show renderings of what it's going to look like. And so we'll maybe share some of those details then.
What led to this agreement?
We've been looking for a great partner to name the stadium since the very beginning. And we've got a chance to talk to a lot of different people, and there wasn't anyone that felt more perfect for a partnership than Covenant Health.
And so why was Covenant Health interested in becoming a partner?
Yeah, so I think in our early discussions, it became very evident that we have a whole lot of things in common. We're both organizations that care a whole lot about this part of the state, and then it's just the kind of the wellness thinking. I know, Randy, I've been at the start line several times watching Randy start the marathon. He's a believer in wellness and health. We're a believer in wellness and health, and understanding that all that's going to be done and activities at this park, we just think it's a great opportunity to be part of that.
What's the length of the agreement?
We'll probably share more of that tomorrow, more terms about the agreement.
How much was the agreement for?
Probably not going to disclose that.
What did you want in terms of naming? What were you looking for in a
Well,
partner?
I wanted somebody that was committed to this community. We could get some national brand, but Covenant Health belongs in this community, is known in this community, is committed to this community. So we wanted somebody that actually shared our commitment to the community. That was really important. It was a bonus that they were the largest employer in our community, so that helped. And it also has just a good name to it, too. There's a lot of names that you could come up with that really doesn't have a great ring, but Covenant Health Park just also has a good ring, as well as the great friendships and partnerships we have already with the people at Covenant Health. I think maybe I'll back up and say, probably beyond all the branding and the community and other things, you've got to have the right cultural fit. And we just feel like we have a great cultural fit with the folks at Covenant Health.
What do you think the community's reaction is going to be to this name? Do you think they're going to be excited about it?
If they're half as excited as I am, they're going to be ecstatic.
Yeah, given the number of texts I've gotten today, congratulations today, I would say at least that was the first good sign that people are really excited.
I have a question. How excited are you for first pitch next year?
I couldn't be more excited. I will say, however, because my fastball isn't that great, then I'm going to let somebody else do the first pitch. There'll probably be multiple first pitches, and I won't be one of them.
Well, see, you ruined my follow-up question. My follow-up question is, are you going to throw it from the mound, or are you going to throw it from the front of the mound?
Yeah, I'm going to cheer those that are throwing. I might change my mind and throw, but I'm going to have to practice a lot between now and then.
Are you able to share who made the first move toward this partnership?
Excuse me?
Are you able to share who made the first move toward this partnership?
I'll say that it was probably somebody with our team, our two teams. I found out about it after our teams had already some preliminary discussions.
Just about the Smoky Stadium in general, I know a few people are a little bit concerned about parking and stuff like that. Do you guys already have a plan in place for the amount of people that
Yeah,
will be coming downtown
Yeah.
compared to the big lots at the old stadium?
exactly. So there's a whole team of people involved with planning around parking. The city and our team have been having lots of conversations and planning shuttles. And it turns out there's about 7,000 parking spots within a quarter of a mile radius. So we have lots of parking. It's just making sure that it's convenient for everybody to walk to the stadium. But if you think about the greatest stadiums in America, Wrigley, Fenway, they're not in the sea of parking lots. And that's kind of the whole idea behind having a city park. You want a park that people from the community walk to. They're walking by restaurants and other venues, so it helps stimulate the economy. If you have a park out in the middle of the country where people go and park in a parking lot, go into the stadium, come out to the parking lot and leave, you're not really doing much for economic development. So having it in the middle of all this other activity is good for our city.
Yeah. Do you know when that finalized plan, I'm sure, I think the city was working on and the Smokies together about, the shuttles and things like that. Do you know when that will be built?
I don't, actually, no.
Keep our eye.
Yeah.
President Boyd, a couple weeks ago, I was at the Knox Sox reunion, and I met some season ticket holders that were not really happy with that they live up towards Johnson City and that they have to drive. They're not going to come back. So now that you're moving over here, you're going to be drawing more people probably from Middle and over towards Nashville, but you're alienating these people. What do you say to those people who have been loyal fans for so many years?
So I'm hopeful they'll make the same commute to Knoxville that Knoxvillians made to Kodak to follow the Smokies back 25 years ago. An interesting thing to know, on average, 62% of all the people at any given game at the current Smokies Stadium come from Knox County and further west. So Knoxville is more the epicenter of where our fan base is.
But also to follow up on that, so now that you're coming towards Knoxville, you're going to get a lot of people that live in Rome and Cumberland County and all that coming over. So
Yeah.
do you feel that that's going to, being more centrally located really kind of helps you attendance-wise?
Oh, we're counting on it. We expect the attendance to be much greater. And every stadium in the country that has done a similar move has seen a tremendous increase in attendance, and we expect to do the same thing.
So both of you being Knoxville-based businesses, how excited are y'all to bring City back to Knoxville and boost our economy?
Well, I was born and raised here in Knoxville, born at maybe this is maybe the wrong thing to say. I was born at Baptist Hospital, which is no longer there, but I don't think the Covenant was a choice when I was 64 years ago. But I'm a hometown boy. I say as the University of Tennessee president, I'll be a resident long after I'm a president. And making this community stronger and better and more vibrant is something I'm passionate about. So I'm excited about what this is going to do. It's more than just baseball. It's about transforming our city and building a foundation for decades to come.
While we have time, any more questions? Have your shot.
Sorry.
Would you like to respond to that?
Well, so I've only been in Knoxville for 17 years, and I've come to learn that that's a kind of a newbie, but came from Memphis, Tennessee, but we've fallen in love with Knoxville. I can tell you, as an organization that's headquartered in Knoxville, that serves 25 counties, to be able to do this in this community is very, very special. Our board is thrilled. I believe overall our employees are going to be thrilled to be part of something that's really special here that, in all honesty, is fundamentally about doing great things for the community. So that's who we are. So that really, really well. Yeah.
Is there anything else y'all would like to add, or you want people to know?
I think you have to
I'll
ask
say one thing. I've been in it. I did a tour a couple weeks ago. It's impressive. I think the community is, once they get a chance to experience it, I think they're going to be very, very impressed and thrilled.
I have something to add. So opening day is April 15th. There's still tickets available. Please go online and buy your ticket now.